Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Ocean Intuitive Tarot. Today we are going to see you versus them. So you and them. What are your thoughts and your feelings? Alright, so we are going to divide these in two parts. First you and then them. Alright, so I already shuffled here the crystals. So for first group, you are going to have this beautiful white crystal, and this will be your card. For group 2, you will have this crystal, and this will be your card. For group 3, you are going to have this crystal, and this will be your card. Now you will have the timestamps in the description box as usual, and take your time to choose and feel the one that you are most drawn to. Alright, so see you in your reading. Bye! Hi my dears, welcome to group number 1. So let us see you and them. How are you feeling about each other? We are going to start about you. Now what I see here is that you were kind of entering, or you were kind of entering in this in a discovering way. You wanted a partnership here, but for some reason something is kind of broken here, because I can see some fears entering in your life, and I can also see that there is something here that you feel your self-confidence went a little bit down, so you were kind of shaken here, and I can see that your self-confidence is kind of there. You know, your fears are there inside of you, though perhaps you don't let other people see too much about this, and you're still going on a discovering here with this person. But yeah, be careful, because there are some fears and some let's say things that you experience in your past that might want to interfere here with this connection. I see that you really wanted these, but at the same time it's like you're both you're feeling that you're both kind of pushing from different directions, you know, like pulling from different directions what you have together, and it's kind of cracking here because you don't feel that's why you also are feeling your self-confidence a little bit down, because this should be flowing much more in your thoughts, and you would like to have plans here, but something is disturbing your plans here. Something is kind of wanting to have more power than you. It might be that you feel there are power struggles here with this connection. Yeah, but I think that whatever it is can be dealt with, because your self-confidence will be soon be recovered, and you are going to know how to or you're already feeling this, because this is about your feeling. You're already feeling that problems that you had with self-confidence are not now. You are being able to control it, and it was a journey that you really had to look at the problem. Perhaps you are even receiving advices from friends, and you're becoming your own dream. So you are really achieving everything that you like, everything that you want. You are very hopeful for these relationships, and you really want to construct something cozy and something that is protected. And it's interesting that I'm seeing here protected, because what might be bothering you is not just your fears, but fear of interference from other people, or someone that really you feel that you are competing with. All right, but I can see you here being a winner and being able to protect whatever you want to create with this connection. So at the same time, what happened here is that what I saw here was the problems of self-confidence that I think that you are really coming out of, and in power, really understanding your power in this connection. Yeah, you are feeling that you won something here, right, my dear? Yeah, and it was not easy. It was a fight here. You really had to discover how to manage and how to bend these problems that you were having. Your fears, your dark. You had some help here. Somebody was advising you. So it's important that in this connection, these power struggles also that you have with each other, for you is important that this go away and you both can work on this. Perhaps sometimes you felt that you were working alone, but you are becoming victorious. You are like winning over your dark thoughts. Yeah, and for that you had to do really inner search, and I think you are still doing it. I think you are doing shadow work, which is very important here. So because once you understand what is really disturbing this connection, and once you look in the face of your own demons, you will come victorious of this, because when you know your demons, you know how to control them, and you know they don't become demons anymore. They stop being demons to be something that you know that needs self-healing and self-love. So the most important thing here is that you are recognizing that you're coming out victorious of this inner journey that this person also caused or helped you to go within in this journey, because this struggle that you're two having made you really understand the power you have inside. All right, really made you go inwards and search for your inner power you didn't want to lose. There's something here that you didn't want to lose in this connection. And you really understood what was it. You took it out from darkness. Perhaps before you felt that you couldn't see what you had to preserve, but right now it's very clear that you have some boundaries and you don't want to cross those boundaries. So you know who you are now. You are coming out of this victorious and yeah, even very confident, while before perhaps you had some doubts. Right now you are confident in yourself. Yeah, very confident actually. So these past doubts you have about yourself, lack of self-confidence, yeah, went away, and right now you know how to protect what you love. All right, even from exterior people that really don't wish this connection to go well. But I believe that most of all is that you learn to control your fears here in this connection. It's like this connection was bringing up a lot of voices in your head, like dark thoughts, things from perhaps from your inner child, and you in a childhood, things from your childhood, I mean, problems from your childhood, and you really had to understand how to control that, how to dominate that energy. And you were able to understand that you don't need to use this, all of those inner demons are under control, because you understand them, and you did understand that what you need is self-love. And it's that self-love that you understood here, that it was important for you to have in this connection. So what I see, your feelings and thoughts, is that this took you to an inner journey, and right now you're very confident in yourself. You're kind of feeling, I know what I have, I know who I am, and I'm going to protect this. And you balance yourself inside of perhaps a very disturbing, turbulent connection. So I can see you in the moment like controlling all these inner demons, controlling yourself, and being able to stay calm and know that you are here with everything under control in this connection. All right, because you are self-confident right now. You know what you want, and you know what to create, and you have there that inner shadow that appeared here in your connection under control. But I believe you two are very strong people, and sometimes you kind of each one wants something different, and that's when your ego come out, and at the same time also fears, because all of these ego fights are based in fear. Yeah. It's not that you shouldn't defend what you value. Actually, what I'm seeing is that you're really defending what you value, and that is what you need to follow, right? The situation here is that when two people, they value two different things, sometimes it's impossible to cross paths because they are so different. Yeah, so also it's always good to understand, of course, where is some decision coming from, right? If it's coming out of fear, we need to do an inner introspection and understand why is this fear coming up. But understanding with love, everything needs time, everything needs time for healing, and it's your own time, it's not nobody else's time. All right, it's a process, and sometimes others are here to show exactly, they present to us in difficult situations so that we can work our shadow. Yeah, but things need time, and it's your own time. Nobody can force you to be quicker, or no situation shouldn't make you feel that you need to be prepared right now. And I can also see here that in these power struggles, one of you sometimes feels that is more hurt than the other. The importance here is that you both feel that you are growing in this, and you both feel that you are being respected in your relationship. And understanding also if actions are coming out of fear, or and you know, sometimes when people try to convince others and to do something that they don't want to do, that is fear, right? Nobody should be convinced or forced to anything, all right? What I mean is forced, because that is fear-based, right? Someone that is complete in themselves, they don't need to force anything, because they have everything inside of them, so they are free, they move confident in life. And I can see that is what you found here in this connection, that you could move confident in yourself inside this connection. So let me see about them, all right? About them, what I see here, my dears, is that is a little bit the same subject, and perhaps this is, of course, what was disturbing you both. So I see that this is a person that really needs to have their needs met. They like to be first at everything, and but in your connection, for some reason, they feel that they cannot defend themselves sometimes, or they feel that they cannot, but normally they can. So it's kind of it's a struggle, still a struggle here. It's the same kind of struggle as before, but I think that something was saw here. This person realized something, and this person I believe wants some kind of harmony here. Yeah, it's kind of, this person understood that something needs to change in this dynamic. This person cannot be the number one all the time, cannot come first in your both needs. You know what I mean? It's like this person cannot win, is what I meant. Win all the time. And I believe they were very used to this energy of winning all the time, but right now they're saying no, something needs to be different here, because what I really want is in this connection is harmony. And there is another thing here that they are feeling. They are feeling that you are gorgeous, my dears, or handsome, very gorgeous, depending on who is watching, because you are in your power. And maybe that's why they are here, understanding that energy, and this makes this person wanting to change something here, seeing things differently. And they also saw that you had that inner journey that I talked about. You were able to control your dark thoughts, control your inner demons. You really made a very profound healing here, and you really understood the power of self-love. And that's why this person is seeing that you both are connecting now. You both are coming into an agreement, and and this person is ready to offer you their love, their cup of love. And I see that they are very exciting for this new you that is appearing. They are very attracted. They really want to be with you. Yeah, they want to celebrate this connection with you, what they are finding, because it seems that this is a discovery also for them, but you are the subject of their discovery. They saw your inner journey, and they saw how gorgeous you became, and they saw to create a balanced relationship with this person. And yeah, they are ready to celebrate this, and they have some vision for both of you. They want to create something, and what they want to create is heart based. All right. Yeah, so this is what I have for you, my dear pile number one, group number one. Let me know in the comments if this resonated, and press like, subscribe. We will see each other next reading. Bye. Hi, my dear group number two. So let us see, how do you feel about this person, your feelings and your thoughts? So what I'm seeing here, my dears, is that when you met this person, or when you first encountered this person, it seemed to you that this person was very attractive. You really admired this person. There was something in his energy or their energy that really impacted you. And they were kind of wishful thinking. At the same time, you were feeling very attracted to this person. So yeah, you really, at the same time, it's interesting because you kind of felt out of context. Perhaps some insecurity came up when you were dealing with this person, when you were but you were kind of dreamy. I see dreaming here, like daydreaming about this person. But I think you were not being you know, totally like honest about this. You were kind of hiding. I see here some kind of you not wanting to be clear about your emotions, and not wanting to be clear about, you kind of pretending like, yes, I have these feelings, but I have to pretend here a bit because I think that you felt very attracted for a big attraction for this person. Yeah, and some what I see here is that some inner fears came up, and you felt that you had to deal with those fears first. And maybe you were still feeling that, because it's about how you were feeling. You were feeling that you still have to deal with some fears that you have there, that you probably you felt like this for a long time, and right now you see that it's time for you to really work on these insecurities that you have. You want the wheel to turn, and you want to grow something with someone special. And this meeting with this person really felt you believe that that would be possible here. I think there is competition here. I think maybe that's also why this insecurity came up, because it might be, when I say competition, it's not really competition. It's just that there are other people that look interested in this person, and you can see that. And I believe that's why that you felt these insecurities here. But there is something that you were growing inside of you, and you feel that you feel very objective oriented towards your goals. And your goals are to defend your values, to understand what you believe, and really to go in search of those inner conflicts, inner fears that you have, and really heal that. Look those demons in the eyes. Of course, this is a way of saying, and really understand your fears and understand why they are there, and also understand that they need healing. They need self-love. All right, and confidence in yourself, believing in yourself, in your intuition. You are going you are having the will to succeed doing that, and even I believe to be you really want to grab the attention of this person. Yes. But you know that is a process that is inside of you, and you know there is something here to work with yes, and maybe there is some learning that you have to do about a certain topic. It can be also about healing and how to really get to the point where you are confident enough that the wounds that you have, you are healing, and that you are confident enough in your energy to understand that you're perfectly capable of doing this and achieving this process. Yes. So how you were feeling in the moment? You were feeling that you already did a lot of this process. You already searched a lot and wondered about the whys, maybe because of this connection that you have. So some things here really led you to the point of wanting to succeed in dealing with some insecurities that would rise in this connection, and you are in your way, and I believe that you already did a lot. You already did a lot, and it's possible that you are already celebrating your self-confidence, what you got until here. So yeah, so I see from someone that at first perhaps was a little bit shy and even not being very confident around this person, shifting in energy and starting to feel more and more confident in themselves because of the work that you did, and already celebrating your what you conquered, and already feeling that you got to a point of doing that, of celebrating, and much more confidence in the truth of what you are, and what you are learning, and being more and more aware is of your self-love, how much the love for yourself is helpful in everything that surrounds you, in attracting the beautiful things that you really deserve in life. And you really understood that yes, you had to go back. Yes, it's most of the times painful to go to and look at those wounds. They are still open, but it's important to go there and to self-love and do some self-healing, and so that now you are much more confident in yourself and more truthful, maybe true, sorry, more true to yourself, and because of that, even more confident and loving what you are in the moment. So not needing more and more, you're becoming this original person, someone that really takes pride and enjoys who they are. All right. And there is a confidence here also in you right now. Some reason I sense that you know that you are important for this person. Right? Okay, well done. So let us see, how is he feeling about you? So my dears, how are they feeling about you? I think they are taking a new perspective on this right now. They are in a moment where they are not paying attention to perhaps some other people talking about these, or things that others are saying. No, they are not paying attention to that. Actually, I think they are wanting to be very grounded. What I see here is that, you know, they are feeling that they need to ground themselves somehow, and they really need to choose here something in concrete. sorry, something specific here. It's not like being in one place and another in the same time. I can see that this person is now wanting, though they feel very attracted, they also feel the attraction for you, right? And now what they are feeling is that they need to be more stable in their lives. I see that, yes, there was and there is energy of other people here, and perhaps this person is very charismatic and they really like to go out or celebrate with friends, and there are people, I think friends would be the term, all right? I'm not seeing here other people like much more than friends. I think they are very, how can I say this? Before they were not taking life so serious, so they probably have many people that they met and they become friends. I see them being very charismatic towards this group of people, and but something changing in their perspective at the same time, as I was saying before. Something wanting to be more grounded and realizing that they need to make a choice here. There is too much going on in their energy, and they are kind of leaving this energy of partying, going out, even drinking, and being with so many people, listening to so many people in their business. And they're like, no, I need to ground this because I'm always going with the flow, but right now I believe is the time to choose something for my future. But what I can tell you, my dears, is that I don't see this person acting immediately. What I see this person doing is getting interested in following this this new path, is learning how to do that, because I believe there is a very life here of joyful and celebrating with friends, not having too much responsibilities, and they are kind of wanting to manifest something new, but is something really new for them. So they are trying to learn something in the process. They are trying to learn something that they never had before, and they are seeing a path together with you, my dears. That I can. They are dreaming about that, but they are at the same time learning how to do that, because these energies of friends and going out, and probably they are friends for a long time also. They have friends from childhood perhaps, and they are still very present in their lives, so it's not, and they are very easily seduced by that, seduced by that. But they see that you two, probably you come from different backgrounds, but you two can create something special together, even being so different. I think that you are not part of this group. You might be new in this group, something like that, but they're seeing something new with you. It's just that they don't know how to do that yet. They know that they understand that they want that. They want to change this behavior that they usually have of going out, be partying, and other people here in the mix. But they need to learn. They need to study, perhaps. I don't think there needs to be study, but they need to see, learn how to do this. How they are going to progress in this. There are many ways to get there, even with experience, but they are starting to manifest. They are starting to manifest already. They are starting to, because first comes the dream, yes? So the dream is there already. So they are starting to realize that they need to change something here, and they are already kind of dreaming about it. And they see something together with you. And that could be a very beautiful, but they need to choose at the same time, to choose to go in that direction. And I believe that they are choosing, but being prepared, preparing themselves for that, you know, for that path that they are going to choose. So they are feeling that they need to prepare themselves for that path that they see with you. But because this old lifestyle with friends, going out and being very light-hearted and not having responsibilities is still very seductive for this person. Yeah. So the good thing, what I see here about you is that they do dream about the future with you. They know that they have to choose this so that you two can follow this path. But they also understand there is a lot to learn. The interesting thing here is that I see this person very interested in doing that. Very interested in doing that. Very curious about this. It's not that they are thinking, oh, this is going to be boring. No. What I see here, that's very, very important actually, because the energy that I'm receiving here is something that is curious and looking forward also. Perhaps they got to a point here that they know that this energy of partying too much needs to go, and they need to take life even more serious. Not even more, but much more. That's what I meant. Much more serious. All right. So, yeah. And yeah, I also can see here that what first is kind of connecting you, it is that attraction that you both have for each other. So this might be a situation that started very physical. It's just a or in a physical way, both very attracted for each other. You working on your confidence, and this person working on being serious in their lives and really establishing something important to their lives and to grow with another person. All right, my dears, so if this resonated, let me know in the comments, and press like, subscribe. We will see each other next reading. Bye. Hi, my dear group number 3, welcome. So let us see, how are you feeling and thinking about this person here? Now, I believe that you understand that something needs to change here in this dynamic between you two. There is probably too much ego going on here, and in truth, in reality, you can feel that there's nothing there. So what do I mean by this? It's like, you know, those people that really show off, but in truth, in reality, in consistency, you know, they don't have anything there. It's like everything is a kind of show up, or pretending even. And I believe that you think that this person has some agenda here, or something is going on here that you kind of doubt of the loyalty of this person. I think that you feel this person is very, very egocentric. And perhaps you can also see that there are some values that you do have that this person don't have. And you feel that you don't see a future here, from what I tell, unless the dynamic change here between you two. Unless there would be a big transformation that would have to be spoken between you two. I think that you are feeling that you are giving much more than you are receiving here, and you are very aware of that, and you are not appreciating that. So, and you want to change this energy. You realize that or this change, or I'm leaving. It's just like that, because you suspect that something is not quite right here. You suspect that this person doesn't have the best intentions, or they have a kind of something behind they are not telling you. Is perhaps they have other things in their mind. They are wanting something here that they pretend to be one thing and in fact is another thing. Now, it's also possible that you really want to, or what I think is that, or this changes dramatically, this is what you're feeling, or you really are going to stop whatever you have here with this person, because you have your own feelings, your own fears, your own things to master. And I believe you saw something here that you decided that it kind of made you go in a journey here, my dears, that you already dominated. You know, you already were able to see these fears in the eyes and understood what was happening, and right now you have the key to whatever situation was happening here. And you want something in your life. You are a person that really have a purpose, an objective, and you know what you want, and you know that you can work and construct whatever you want. I believe that you are very abundant. You can really attract what you want. You can manifest things, and you know that about you, my dears. And because you know that, you are very self-confident, and you're not afraid to put a stop on this, because you're not enjoying what you are seeing. If I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing here is that it might be here a situation where this person is in truth not having the feelings that perhaps they were first trying to show. You were seeing some kind of an agenda here, something that you're not liking to see. And at the same time, I think that you feel that this person is very self-centered. And you are someone that you can construct and you can attract whatever you want. I can see that here. And what you're feeling is that, yes, you saw something here that you don't like, and you want to transform this. And this transformation can also be about you leaving this, because you already saw the problem. You already saw the problem, or you can sense already what is happening here. Yeah, I think there's something that you want to cut off. You want to cut off, yeah. And what you want to cut off is this agenda that this person has, that perhaps has to do with money. I already saw this energy here before, my dears. And if you're coming from other piles, other readings, perhaps this is the same situation of something or any kind of abundance that they receive by being in contact, in connection with you. So what this person you are seeing here and feeling is that this person has an agenda here. So let us see about this person. Alright, so let us see here their feeling and their thoughts. So it's very interesting because they are realizing that wherever they wanted to go, they are not going. And probably they realized that you realized something here. Alright, so whatever they wanted to go, whatever they wanted to do, they are not going for sure. And what they are doing instead is that they are kind of even, let me see a little bit, let me say, they are kind of with that feeling like, feeling, oh, how can I say this in English? A little bit out of place, you know, like, oh my God, what happened here? Because I had all these purposes, all of these objectives, you know, to follow, and suddenly I'm not following here. I was dreaming high, I was dreaming big, and that is not happening, and suddenly I'm kind of, you know, they are feeling that they are out of place. So, and because of that, something really is attracting them to you, because they are not achieving what they had planned before. And it might be that this is something new for them because they are so sure of themselves, and normally they can even speak their way to achieve things, comfort in life, traveling, and all of these things. So what I see here is that suddenly, while I'm here inside this box, you know, they're thinking, I'm here inside this box, and the only thing I can do now is observe what is happening, because this is a new world that I'm not used to. This is what they are thinking. And I think that they are observing you from afar, even when you're not, you know, you don't think. Probably they are watching your social media, they are seeing what is happening here. They are kind of hiding, but at the same time, I need to see this. I need to see what is happening. Why? Because whatever, I think that transformation that I saw that you were feeling, you made it clear. All right, you saw everything that was happening. You saw that there was some agenda, some plans going on, something that you didn't like. And because of that, you took a position, and I saw that you were very confident and that you really believe in yourself. And because of that, that was kind of a judgment call to this person. And this person is kind of had to watch their actions and to realize what was really happening here. And they were kind of forced to understand that they have to make a big change here in their lives. I think they are seeing you in a very high light, my dears, very attractive. And they are, yeah, it's just like, while before they were prepared to fight for their purposes and even to not do things correctly, what I see right now is that this person is feeling that they need to change. There was some judgment calling here. Perhaps this was very, very strong what happened, and even the way you put up your boundaries and you really said no, this is the end, because of that transformation, that big transformation that I saw before. And you really made it clear that in that way they were not going to have at all what they were thinking. That was a kind of a judgment call for this person, and they kind of it forced them to go deep into their selves, into themselves, and to realize that the true dream that they really have is not the one that they were thinking. To realize that they really have to change something in their behavior. To realize that they need to start being true with themselves and with others. Yeah, so you really had an impact on this person's life, because the way they are feeling here is that they need to start over their lives. I think they are also embarrassed by what they did and what they were trying to do, and what you realize. But they understand that there is something inside of them that they need to deal with before they construct anything in their lives. Before they construct the happiness that in their inner self really they want to have. Because this person wants happiness. Is that what I think? Is that they didn't know the way to happiness. Probably they thought happiness was one thing, but they are putting in question everything that they thought before. And they are noticing that they need to change to achieve that happiness. But they, at the same time, they really need to go inwards and to deal with their fears, a fear-based mentality that really makes them act in not a good way towards other people. And they understand that they need to start being true with themselves and with others to create the happiness that they want. Whatever they were trying to do, they realized that that was not the truth. That was not what they really, inside themselves, because of perhaps what happened with you, after the judgment call, they realize that what they really want is happiness. And for that, they need to change their behavior, and they need to become more genuine in themselves, and truthful and respectful and with values. That is the only way that they would create happiness in their lives. I think what happened here, my dears, is that you two came together so that this person could have this big transformation, because the transformation, right now what I'm seeing here is what they are feeling and thinking. I'm not seeing that they already did this. But what I'm thinking here, because of what I'm seeing, is that you cause this person to understand that these kind of behaviors are not what are going to lead them to happiness. It might be something you said, it might be your behavior, because what I felt in your reading, in your part, is that you were very sure. And you know that when you were very sure of things, other people normally, because that is such an intensity, an intense energy, other people are going to put in question their behaviors, because specifically when they are not sure of themselves, you know, because someone that has this kind of behaviors, that they think that they need to trick others to achieve certain goals, they are not sure of themselves. They live in a survival mode, so they don't even put some time to work on themselves. Yes? So what happened here is that because you were so confident in yourself, this person that was shaking already in themselves, really kind of, they were not able to use their tricks on you, and they were kind of, you know, you kind of shook this person's world, and that made them feel, even if they are not saying you, I see here they are ashamed, there's some shame here, and still looking at your social media, perhaps still following you somehow, but I see that perhaps they don't want to admit that whatever you did, whatever impact you had in this person's life, made him realize that the way they were is not what will bring them happiness. So this is what they are feeling and thinking right now. Whether this is what they are going to do in the future, we don't know, but at least this is how they are feeling. And it is a step. It is a step here. Now, about you, you know, I think you have a very confident energy. I think that you are going to follow your dreams no matter what. And what you saw here was already enough for you to position yourself. So, and that is the way to go, my dears. Yes. So, yeah, this is what they are feeling and thinking. If this resonated, let me know in the comments, my dears, and press like, subscribe. We will see each other next reading. Bye.